What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Double Coverage. Hope you're still living, loving, and breathing sport. I am Dom with the great man Sauce. What's happening, brother?
Much, mate. Not much. Back again, episode number 90. We're nearly close to the big 100, nearly raising the bat. It's been a big week in sports. Obviously, the first round of AFL has set alight and a few close games there. And, of course, always controversial decisions. Listen to a bit of SEN radio today. The Willie Rioli situation going on about that. We'll give you our thoughts a bit later when we jump into the AFL chat. But there's been pandemonium across the socials, across everything about it. It's been an absolute hectic week in sport. And obviously we had the UFC card that transpired over the weekend. We've got another one coming up this weekend as well. But other than that, Doma, how's yourself?
Not too bad. Not too bad. When we get to the AFL segment, I might just bring up my super coach team quickly because our league started on the weekend. We start round one, not like a lot of these spud comps that start round three, so people have the opportunity to change their team and upgrade their rookies to better players. Not from the get-go, get your team sorted.
Is that an option within Supercoach itself?
Yeah, mate. You're messing with me. If you're good and you're in our league, then you start on the get-go. If you're not good enough, then take a hike, mate. You can finish last. Anyway, just a lazy top 8% in the country off round one for Doma, yours truly. But that's okay. Anyway, everyone that wanted to talk shit, I think I was the one that top scored. I think I was like top 3 highest scoring in the league. So anyway, keep talking your shit. And I had the 2 best rookies on the bench as well, and I scored what I scored. Anyway, not want to get arrogant or anything, but we will start with.
And yeah, don't want to get arrogant. No, how's the tone on it?
I bring it up because the great man here, Global, is the guy I played in round one. So.
So you've done that strategically, I reckon, because he's in the comments.
I did.
And you spanked me, he says. You spanked him.
Yeah, I saw him pop up, and I've gone, yep, I'm just going to give him a quick little dig.
That's a little cheapy right hook right there.
Yeah,
to the ribs,
that's
mate.
exactly how I like to roll sometimes. Let's start over in the NBA, though, because big news yesterday. LeBron James has moved to second all-time scoring in the history of the sport. If you don't know what the outlook looks like, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna show you, and I've fixed my issue with the share screen. No, I haven't, because it's now telling me that it's lost it again. You lemon. Besides the point. All right, fucking hell, Sauce here. I'm gonna send it to you.
Flick it over here. I'll get it up.
Fucking StreamYard. There you go. I'll send that to you. There it is. He's what is it? 1,302 points behind Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And he's got probably 5 seasons left. The way he's playing at the moment, Sauce. So just your thoughts on the King, who's now averaging 30 points per game. He's the scoring leader for the NBA. He definitely does not give a flying F about the season now. It's all about him just winning. So your thoughts?
Well, Doma, look, there's not much else to say. He baptized Kevin Love. Let me just tell you that. He absolutely baptized him. And that was crazy. That game was unbelievable. I was annoyed with myself on that day because I did have LeBron in a multi to say he was going to absolutely go off, because you just get that feeling when he goes back to his hometown, Cleveland, Ohio. He wants to put on a show for the fans there to show them how, obviously how good he is, because they know how good he is, but what they're missing in the land of Cleveland since he's left. And he went back there and put on one hell of a show. But other than that, the Lakers still stink. Not gonna lie.
Westbrook's been playing all right.
Got away with a few games, but lack consistency. But LeBron himself is playing phenomenal basketball. You can only do so much. And look, let's be honest. He's trying to average 30 points this season. get the scoring title. He'll be the oldest person to ever win the scoring title. He'll also be the oldest person to ever average 30 points in the league. I'm sure about that. So I mean, that's pretty good. It's going to be tough to break. 37 years old, averaging 30 plus points and winning the scoring title. It may never be done again, Doma. May never be done again.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably not. Not in our lifetime. Oh, actually, you know who might actually do it? Maybe Luke the Don one day. Luke the Don.
You think his body's going to hold up till he's 37? Don't think so, buddy.
Nah, probably not. Good call.
Don't think so.
Good call. Adam, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I don't know, Sauce. This is the thing.
Think about some of the greats of the game where they were at age 37, yeah?
Yeah, I know.
They weren't baptizing people like he was baptizing Kevin Love the other day, yeah? They weren't getting up there like that.
No, they were coming off the bench is what they were doing. Perfect example is Carmelo Anthony. Like, he's old. He comes off the bench now. That's his role. LeBron is the main guy on the team and baptizing people at 37 and putting up 56 in games. So...
Yeah, well, what did what was the tweet Kevin Durant said? He makes it look so easy, and he's 48. Laugh out loud or something. He's just taking the piss. Like it just goes to show that even like Kevin Durant is amazed that this guy at 37 is doing what he's doing. Like when you are making a point. When you are amazing, like your fellow peers in the league, like that says it all.
Yeah, honestly, it's true. When their jaws are still hitting the ground, looking at this guy going, when's he coming off the bench? Surely he's finished. Like, and not for anything, he started so slow this season.
But this is what we say, Dom. This is what we say.
I know.
He's still got that role to come in his career. He hasn't even got to that point where he could come off the bench. That's what we're saying. Like, that 38,000 points we just shown by Kareem, that's going to get beat, but not just beat. It's going to get pummeled. Like, pummeled severely. LeBron's going for 40,000, man. Like, he's going for 40, 42.
No, he's gone. Like, he'll be going for 42. Well, he's going to be going for whatever it is that gets him to 50,000 total points. Playoffs and regular season. At the moment, he's got the most playoff points, as we know. So, man, it's insane. It's actually insane. I'm just glad that I've been able to watch this guy play for, what is he, like year 17 now, year 18, whatever it is. Like, I'm just so happy I've been able to watch him for so long. And this is the thing that I always tell people, and I know a lot of people don't like LeBron, and you shit on LeBron, and yeah, I get that. And a lot of it's fear of he could be better than Jordan one day. Yeah, maybe he might be. Maybe he might be. A lot of people saying if he passes Kareem, it's done. Like, there's no chance Jordan will be better than him and all this stuff. But I don't like to look into that. I've always given the analogy source that because I go from Miami, and Kobe was like always like a rival to us. Like, the Lakers were like a rival to us. Obviously, being from the East and then in the West, those two games when we played the Lakers was always massive. So my analogy is, I used to despise Kobe. I used to hate him so much. I'm like, because he was so good and he used to do things to us as a team. I used to hate it. But there's one thing you learn when you get older. And I was young when I was watching Kobe. We were in high school still, like when a lot of this was happening. But once I finish high school and I start to get older, you actually start to appreciate the player for what he is. And I actually have a regret that I didn't watch more Kobe and appreciate him more, like I appreciate him once I did finish school and I did get older. So everyone that's shitting on LeBron, you're all going to regret it because you're never going to see what he's doing ever again in your lifetime. And you're going to be like, I remember when LeBron did that. Because you tell me, where the fuck was Michael Jordan doing this? He was retired, mate. He'd already retired twice up until this point. LeBron's still playing and at a high level. You can arguably say, mate, he's like top 3 best player in the league. Still. As I said to you, Sauce, he's going to prove the point. He's going to get to 40 years old and he's going to try and average 25 plus at 40 to prove the point that Jordan played at the Wizards, did what he did at 40 years old. And LeBron's like, yeah, you shot 40 or 50, whatever it was for the Wizards, and LeBron's literally going to prove the point of I can average 25 every night at 40 years old. That's what he's doing. He's passive aggressive like that, LeBron. I get it, and why wouldn't you be? He doesn't get any respect for how good he is. It's actually ridiculous. Well, because he went to 10 finals and he only won 4. You do know Magic went to 9 finals and won 5, and we look at Magic like, fuck. You know what I mean? And he played with Kareem.
I get you, Don.
This is the whole thing, Sauce. People that don't people think they know NBA history, but they know fuck nothing.
I get you. But you know, Stephen Curry changed the game, so he's better than LeBron. All right, and that's all that matters. Stephen Curry, he's better than LeBron because he changed the game, mate.
Yeah, but Adam, I agree with you. I completely agree with like what Adam says here. MJ was loved by everyone worldwide while he was playing. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can.
Very different era as well, Adam. Very different era. No social media. No ways to you know. There was no ways for Michael Jordan to put his mouth in things. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And unfortunately, with the world we live in, if you don't have it, if something happens in the world, and as an athlete, people expect an opinion of you, and you don't provide an opinion, doesn't matter what you do. You're damned if you do. You're damned if you don't. Because, and then unfortunately. Look, I'll say this right now. LeBron probably sticks his foot in places where it probably doesn't need to be, and says some things that probably don't help his maybe some of people that collect him, but also at the same time, I really don't think that affects people that are collecting him in a sense, because we've seen his prices. So, look, I don't think it really matters. And at the end of the day, I say if we're talking about this, that it's like LeBron, MJ, LeBron, fuck it, leave it at that. They're both brilliant.
I'm not trying. Yeah, exactly. I'm not trying to bring it to that. But what I'm just trying to say is like LeBron gets nothing. You know.
You know, he gets a lot of hate. He gets a lot of hate. Yeah. Hands down. Yeah, he does.
But 100% agree with you. Schumacher versus Hamilton's another one. Rossi versus Marquez. Speaking of Marquez, that guy's lucky to be alive.
Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know if anyone caught that. That was scary watching him walking and wobbling and. Yeah,
that was so bad.
That was
so bad. Hartman on the money, can't state your opinions in today's media. So true. Sources. Adam, LeBron has a book in hand and they think, let's ask him political shit. Yep, correct. Feed him to the wolves. LeBron is probably a nicer person than MJ. Potentially. Exactly right. What I'm going to do is...
MJ was a bastard. We seen that in the freaking the Last Dance doco, didn't we? He was ruthless.
He actually was Sauce. Let me just change my background here, because what I'm going to have to do, we're going to get into a bit of super coach here quickly. I'll show you my team. I'll just give you a run through what my plans are, what I think I'm going to do this week. Here's my score. So I'm not bullshitting, Sauce. There it is.
Just 2,328, top 8%. It says.
There it is. Yeah,
top 8%.
All right, so
you couldn't share that on your screen?
No, because my screen's not working. Anyway, so this is my team. I wish I could have, because it would have been so much better. All right, here we go. This is my team. Last week I actually had Joel Smith on. I didn't have McCartan.
So defenders, on, he's got Ridley, Short, Whitfield, Hinge, Gipkus, Paddy McCartan. Smith on the bench and DeConing on the bench. And
my
then
mids are McCrazy, Miller, Oliver, Neal, Cripps, Rao, Horn-Francis, Dacos. On the bench, I got Ward, McDonald, and Ho. He's not going to play this week, Ho. I loopholed McRae last week. My rucks are Gorn and Grundy. And my forwards are Heaney, Butters, Gresham, Cornelio, Raquel, Martin, Baldwin, and Hayes. And I had Baldwin on the field, Sauce, with the 29, and I had Martin and Hayes on my bench last week. So
you lemon.
Yeah, I did. It was a lemon, but I'm still ranked pretty well. What I'm going to do this week, ladies and gents, is I'm making no moves. I'm not trading anyone in, anyone out. As you know, it takes 3 weeks for the rookies to go up in value. Probably Sam Skinner and Josh Sin will play this week for Port. So they'll get in. They'll get some games. Hopefully, De Koning comes back. He got concussed last week. And he plays the following week. So he gets his second game in. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, see what happens there. If Saligo stays in, I'll get rid of Brady Ho and put Saligo in. Do all that jazz. So no changes for me this week. And that's it. Yeah. Let's get to round one, Sauce. I've run through them very quickly. Blue Abroad is back, by the way. It was freaking hilarious. It was so funny to watch. It was actually
I got to tune in. I got to tune in.
Go tune in. My mate, the guy that's in the car, go watch.
I know which one it is. I know exactly which one it is.
He's in a car with all his mates, and they're just losing the plot. It is the funniest thing, bro. I was dying. I was actually pissing myself laughing. They're just like swearing.
Look, I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking, Dom. We might have to get down there after one game, maybe a few times this year, and try to get some fan cams for double coverage.media and just see how it goes, mate. Get the fans. Look, the Sportsbet did a fan thing after the game on Thursday night. And I mean, they were losing it. The Carlton supporters, they were absolutely losing, and as they should be. I mean, that's 10 now. They've broken the 10-year first round drought. They just broken it. They had lost the first round for 10 years in a row. My Carlton mates, they're up and about, and as they should be. I'll tell you who's not up and about. That's me. It's after I said that Richmond could win the flag. I'm telling you, after 1 week in, they cannot win the flag, and I'm changing my tip to Melbourne, and I'm going with Doma, and I'm already changing it after 1 week in. So I've already altered it up there. I mean, after what I watched them, I mean, you lose to Carlton, you're definitely not winning the flag. I'll tell you that right now. So sorry to break your hearts, Richmond supporters, but I think you might be struggling this season. Your midfield looks really, really slow, getting smashed on the inside ball, something that's happened over the past 2 seasons, and you're yet to rectify it, and you're going to keep getting smashed if you don't fix that area of your game. But all credit due to Carlton, all credit due to Michael Voss, obviously implementing a new game style, and we've seen it in the first quarter. They executed well, they looked on top, Richmond fought back, but this is the next level for Carlton, because in games like that where the team fights back, they would, obviously lose their structure, lose their game plan, go away from what was working for them in the first quarter, and they wouldn't be able to find that back throughout the match to obviously get in front and get the lead and win the game. But they were able to rectify that, and and that's something. If I was a Carlton supporter, I'm encouraged as a fan to see that they were able to obviously get the momentum swinging back in their favor in that game, get on top, get the chocolates. Paddy Cripps, I'll tell you what, he's leaned up and he looks like the Paddy Cripps of old. The bloke absolutely dominated. I think he kicked 3 goals, had like 30 posies.
That's why he's in my team.
He was unbelievable. So, yeah.
It was very good. It was good. The lid was off and it was very funny. 100%. Absolutely hilarious. Cherry, what's happening? Is this Charlie? Are you touchdown in Vegas yet? What's the go? Give us a rundown, mate. Give us a rundown. Let's quickly go through the results and then go give our tips for this week. So, D's beat the Dogs 97-71 in the grand final rematch. Too much class. As we mentioned, Carlton spanked the slow and old midfield of Richmond on Thursday night footy. Friday night footy, the Pies, with the debut of Dacos and Lipinski. Lipinski, mate, putting on a clinic. Obviously, Hayes debuted for St Kilda. It wasn't Lenny Hayes. It wasn't Lenny Hayes, but, it was he did the job. Hayes in his first game. Kicked 4, did what he had to do, kept them in. Then Saturday, we had the Catters smashing the Dons by 66. It was just an embarrassment. Then we had GWS losing to the Swans by 20. Buddy only kicked 1.
How many more? How many more has he got
4.
to go?
He needs 4. He needs to kick 4 against Geelong this week, which is going to be pretty tough.
What's your prediction? Because I don't think he's kicking 4 against Geelong. Let's be honest.
My prediction
is... Do you reckon he sits out the next game or he plays?
My prediction is he does not play against the Dogs in round 3 on Thursday night here in Melbourne, because he has to go back to Sydney the following week and play my mob North Melbourne without Ben Mackay our key defender. So he could potentially kick 13. No.
13!
So I think he'll just miss it. He'll be pull up sore after this week, and then he won't play. Then he'll play in round 4. Brisbane versus Port. Brisbane got the job done. Then another embarrassment on Sunday. We lost to Hawthorn by 20 points. I don't know what happened after half.
You were up most of that game. We lost the
plot.
playing well, and then you lost
shit
it.
House. Shit house.
Failed in the second half.
Then the Dockers defeated the Crows by a point. Dockers had it done handily, and then Josh Raquel put on a clinic. Kick 5 in that game, the rookie, in his first official AFL game. Then we had the Suns defeating the Eagles by 27, and Matty Rowell and Tuke Miller put on a clinic in that one.
And there you go. That's where West Coast is at, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, they got no
team
beat
at home by
they got
Gold
no
Coast.
team, but they got
There
no
are a lot of
team.
players out.
What, no Shuey, no injured, no Shuey, no Yo, no Sheed.
Oh, wow.
There's a whole. There was no Darling that didn't play in that game. Like, they didn't have those 4 guys, and they only lost by 21. They're going to be shit again, Gold Coast, this year. Like, don't look into anything, read into that, in all honesty. Cherry said, haven't left Sydney yet. Should be there tomorrow, 3 or 4 p.m. Australian time. Mickey Mouse. All right, round 2
Straight to the
Sauce.
tables at Caesars, mate.
Straight to the tables. Round 2 Sauce. Give your tip. Let's quickly get through these. Dogs versus Carlton, Thursday night footy. Walsh back. Fogarty in. Adam Chera out. And
strong.
What's his name out as well? Jack Martin out as well, COVID protocol. And no Voss this week, so the coach is out on COVID protocol as well.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Dogs.
I'm also going Dogs. We got Sydney versus the Cats.
Yeah, this is going to be a good match. This is going to be a good matchup up in Sydney. Look, I don't know how much to read into that game against us because we played very, very bad. It was a training run in the first half. I think Sydney can get the job done up there, but I think this is going to be a close match. And generally, these two play pretty tight contests. I don't know.
I'm going Sydney.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I'll go with Sydney. I'll go with Sydney just because it's up in at the SCG.
Saturday we've got Collingwood versus Adelaide.
I'm gonna go with the Pies.
I'm going Collingwood as well. Then we got the Bombers versus the Lions at Marvel.
Unless we bring any people in, I'm gonna have to go with Brisbane. I'm gonna have to go with Brisbane.
The package is back, mate, this week.
I'll tell you what, we need more than the package after what I seen on the weekend. We need a bit more effort. I mean, we got absolutely slapped in the center clearances.
Yeah,
and we still had, we still had some of our best players there from last season who played through the midfield pretty much all year. McGrath, Parrish. Merritt was in there, and we still got slapped. I'm
going Brisbane as well.
Yeah, I think Brisbane will beat us.
Port versus Hawthorn in Adelaide. Well, that's Port. Let's stop being ridiculous. Suns versus Melbourne at Metricon.
Gonna go for the D's.
Come on.
They'll be too good.
Couple buys this week. North versus West Coast at Marvel Stadium.
If they've got all their team out, I'm going with North.
Darling's back this week. Of course he's back this week. When Mackay got injured, I'm going North. I'm going to take another punt on us.
I think that they might have enough to beat you, though. If they got Darling back, he could kick 6 himself, especially if you know the best defender. And you got Tarrant's not at the club. He's gone.
He's at Richmond.
Yeah.
So you're going to go West Coast?
I'm going West Coast. I'm changing my team.
That's right.
I'm going West Coast.
There you go. Shouldn't have told you that info. Richmond versus the Giants at the G. This is actually a hard tip.
This is a hard tip because I think these teams are pretty evenly matched. I don't know. I'm going to go the Tigers just because it's at the G. They do have a history of pantsing them.
I'm going GWS. Change it up. Dockers Saints in Perth.
Dockers.
I'm going Saints.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Couple change ups at the end there for us too. All right, Sauce. that's it. We'll see how that unfolds, and we'll cover it all next week. Well, we might not. We'll see how we go. Premier League. Back this week, I'll give you a quick rundown of the games. We've got Liverpool, Watford on Saturday. Sunday morning, we've got Brighton, Norwich, Burnley, Man City, Chelsea, Brentford, Leeds, Southampton, Wolves, Aston Villa, Man United, Leicester. Sunday, we have West Ham, Everton, Spurs, Newcastle. Tuesday, we've got Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. So there you go. Very nice. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, moving on, Sauce. We have UFC with you, great man.
Yep. So UFC fight night, Volkov versus Aspinall on this past weekend. Run through the main card as I usually do. So we had Jai Herbert defeated by Ilya Topuria, second round knockout in the lightweight division. Women flyweight, Molly McCann defeated Luana Carolina, KO in the first round. Gunnar Nelson defeated Takahashi Sato in the welterweight division with a third round decision. Paddy the Baddie Bimlet, first round decision with a submission against Rodrigo Vargas. So his second fight in the UFC is a win for Paddy the Baddie. Arnold Allen defeated Dan Hooker with a KO in the first round. That is pretty sad for Mr. Dan Hooker. I'm
He's
not
an Aussie,
sure.
isn't he?
No, he's a New Zealander. I'm not
New
too
Zealander.
sure. Oh yeah, I'm not too sure where he goes from here in his career. He can always just win 2 fights, 3 fights, then he loses a fight, loses a second fight, wins a fight, loses a fight. He never can really get the consistency to be able to, get up there and get the title shots. I don't think he has enough. I mean, he's got a pretty much a 50-50 record in MMA, professional MMA. So I don't know how much further he can go in that division. And then Alexander Volkov was defeated in the first round with a submission by Tom Aspinall. Got that one done nice and easy, which is a bit different for the heavyweight division, seeing a submission. Usually it's a KO, but you'll take it. This weekend there is another fight night on. It is from 10 a.m. It's Curtis Blades versus Chris Dalkus in the heavyweight as the main event. And the co-main event is the women flyweight Joanne Wood, against Alexa Grasso. So tune in this weekend from 10 a.m. Prelims kick off from 7 a.m. Couple of good fights on the prelim, as I can see here as well.
Yeah.
So should be a pretty good card. Yeah, some nice, not bad fights here. Kai Kara Francis is back in action for the New Zealanders. He's back in the flyweight division here on the main card. So yeah, that should be an interesting fight. And then that's not a bad bout. But the following week where it's at, mate. The following week is where it's at. That's the big event. And
Global feels UFC's lost its steam a little, Sauce. They need something to hype it up again.
I don't know what more they can do. I don't know what more they can do.
It's going to happen,
every weekend.
Sauce. It's going to happen as much as we know what the outcome is going to be. It's going to happen. McGregor versus Usman is going to happen. And
you reckon?
Usman is probably going to end Conor McGregor's
He's going to absolutely dominate
mixed martial arts career. Like, it's going to end. Like, that's it. So, anyway, that's what's going to happen. Sauce, moving on. We're already at Le Mans of the week. We're absolutely flying tonight. This one, mate, the moment it happened, he had to be he literally won it automatically. You know when there's people out there sometimes, Sauce, there's an automatic lemon. Automatic. And this guy is, at the moment, you look up lemon in the dictionary, there is a picture of this bloke. I don't know if you call what transpired on Thursday night after the Melbourne versus Western Bulldogs game in the press conference. And coach of the Dogs, Luke Beveridge, went in on this reporter. Absolutely tore him to shreds. Absolutely caned him. Obviously, there was a lot of backlash, Sauce, the following day, which is interesting. It was unprofessional, as they say, what Lukey Beveridge did in his role. He should have, cooler head should have prevailed. I looked at it a bit differently. I don't know how Saucy feels on it, but, the media rags on these coaches and on these players and treats them like shit. The one time that the media reporter gets called out, everyone comes to bat for him. Everyone's talking about it on SEN, giving flack to Beveridge. He was unprofessional. Beveridge apologized, all this stuff. They made a whole big hoo-ha, all this stuff. And then it came to about 5, 6 o'clock on Friday night. Sauce, phone lights up, get a whole bunch of stuff sent to me. Then a few other people dropped some stuff in a few other chats. And the Lamont in question, in tandem with his mate, who actually leaked all this stuff and made it get spread everywhere. But Tom Morris, you little weasel, you were out there. You said a few very, very bad things about a fellow reporter at Fox Sports, who she happens to, let's be frank, she happens to be a lesbian, and he said some really, really derogatory things towards her on a voice message. It came out. He got absolutely flogged. And how things turn so quickly, Sauce. You got the whole of the media on your side in the morning, and by that evening, the whole of the media ending your career. So Tom Morris, for those despicable actions, and being that, not for anything, it's the first time I'm actually going to give a direct attack on someone, for being just a clown in general, because he actually is a clown of a human. You, sir, are a
Lemon.
Did you like that one, Sauce? When he came out and he acted like an absolute clown? He's a peanut, isn't he? He's a peanut. So, anyway, Luke Beveridge wasn't wrong. That's all I take out of it. So, Luke Beveridge wasn't wrong. Speaking the truth about that little weasel that we've got amongst us. Anyway, Sauce, let's move on. Hobby Talk. And Hobby Talk this week and forever going forward is brought to you by Platinum Standard Grading. Very nice, Sauce. I like that.
Nice little melody.
Bit of TCG in there, F1, footy. Anyway, thank you, PS Grading, for sending that across. Yes, Hobby Talk is brought to you by PS Grading. We have obviously partnered with them. They got dropped within the week. We've opened up our submissions here in Victoria. We've had a few cards sent in already, which is good. A couple submitted at the Malvern show on the weekend. And yeah, we look forward to the relationship going forward. Honestly, people listening, it is the perfect option to get your footy cards, NRL cards, entertainment cards, TCG, Dragon Ball Z. It's a perfect option. Basketball and soccer, if you don't want to send it with them and you want to wait a very long time with every other grading company, by all means. You're obviously going to get more value out of them. But if you do want to put them in a PC slab and you don't actually want them graded, they offer those too, and we offer that in our service. So a little plug for us, actually promoting it. They're Aussie, homegrown. And, Saucy and I have always promoted the hobby here in Australia, and I think it's time we start helping.
We put so much faith in the American companies, and I mean, they haven't treated us very well.
They failed us time and time again, Sauce.
Time and time again. So let's support a company that's obviously putting their neck out there. They were the major sponsor at Hobby Hangout in Melbourne and Brisbane. And who knows, in the Hobby Hangouts to come later this year, though I'm sure they'll play a part there as well, as we've spoken to them, and we want to partner up with someone here in Australia and give people another option who may not want to spend $55 a card and could actually get, for the price of one card at pretty much any other company, can get 2 cards graded at platinum standard grading. So just a note, it is probably in your best interest if you are in Melbourne, Victoria as well. It's a bit hard if you're regional, but more if you're metropolitan, to submit your cards through us. It's beneficial. If you're outside that area, interstate, New South Wales, Queensland, WA, wherever it may be, somewhere outside Victoria, probably more beneficial to either find your local group sub in your state or the sending it directly to platinum standard grading yourself. So that's just a note for people that that's where the more benefit comes in if you are within our state, because you're able to save costs with shipping and that sort of thing. So that's where it's beneficial. And obviously our admin, where we take care of everything else, you just pretty much send us your cards and we do the rest.
And of course, as you did mention, they were a major sponsor of the Hobby Hangout, and dates have been released. Sauce. This is fantastic news.
Great news.
Saturday, the 2nd of July, Sydney has the Hobby Hangout. Sunday, the 21st of August, Melbourne, we are back up again. And then Sunday, the 9th of October, it's your time again, Brisbane to shine. So 3 more Hobby Hangout shows have been released. Fantastic stuff. Obviously, Saucy and I are eyeing off that 2nd of July very keenly because, as you know, the great Dan the Man stopped us from getting there last year. So we're going to try and get the travel up there and catch up with a whole bunch of people over in Sydney. Saucy, we also had the Melbourne Card Fair at the Malvern Town Hall on the weekend. Just your thoughts on it.
Yeah. Look, it was what we expected, Doma. We sort of know where that card show is at. And we wanted to get down there to support it. Obviously, it's the only other sort of event we've got here other than when the Hobby Hangout is in town. So, good to be able to get out there and support it. It is, predominantly AFL focused. There was a bit more variety there. There was quite a few tables there that had a bit of NBA and a bit of F1 and some other stuff. But yeah, look, overall, I had a successful day. I can't say I didn't have a successful day. Doma, you seen I was pretty organized with my new card boxes that are just over to the back of me there that were, full, and people were searching through, picking up little $1 cards and $2 cards, and it all adds up. So yeah, it was a successful day in all for myself. I'm not sure if some of the other people there felt the same. I think maybe they probably didn't anticipate the lack of foot traffic compared to what was at the Hobby Hangout, and probably sort of didn't realize where that show was at, and in comparison to the Hobby Hangout. Whereas Doma, obviously, we've been to that show a few times before, so we knew what to expect. And that wasn't the same feeling we got from some of the other vendors that was their first time there. But it is what it is. Still good to be able to support the show. Still good to be able to, for some of the people that listen to our show, to come down there and say hello. And we had a chat, of course, talked a bit of trash, and it's always good to interact with others out there in the hobby, which is, what it's about, building relations and, making friends, having a chat, having common interests, which is cards, collecting, NBA, whatever sport it may be that you're collecting or following, and yeah, having a chat about these things. We've seen quite a few people down there, so it was good. It was good in the end, Doma. It was good, and I was happy with my takings for the day, so I'm not complaining here. But anyone out there who's maybe hasn't been to that show before, just be prepared that it is a bit of a smaller show in comparison.
It is a small show. So. There were some nice cards on display as well.
There was some really
Stephen
nice
Curry rookie. That was jersey numbered 30 out of whatever it's numbered out of.
Yeah, Tops Gold. What's it?
Yeah,
30 of 99 or 30 of
99.
80 or
That could be.
something it was.
Yeah. So jersey numbered, had the Luke of the Don Prizm rookie red to 88, and that was jersey numbered 77. That was a BGS 95. Very nice card. A very nice Jordan Kobe dual auto jersey card that was there as well. So, mate, some very nice stuff on the display. Joel, how you going? He says he's keen for Sydney. His wife is pregnant due in August, so glad it's dropped in July. I like it. I like it. Great timing. You've probably been in Andrew's ear and just said, listen here, mate. The wife's about to pop. Pull it back a month. Saucy in the private chat, I've just chucked you a link to Prizm UFC. I will bring that up, quickly have a run through on that, and then I can't wait. I am actually so excited for the second, the next one after it. What, you can't share your screen yet?
I can't do anything, mate. I've literally grabbed it up. I've gone to move the screen across, and now I literally can't click anything on my screen. I could talk to you; it's working fine, but I can't click anything.
I'll run through it anyway. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Here we go. Box contains 12 cards per pack, 12 packs per box, 12 boxes per case, 2 autos, 22 Prizm parallels, and 2 bonus photo Prizm parallels per box on average. Look for 2 autos, as we said. Exclusive bonus photo Prizm parallels limited to 7 copies or less per box. Finding the returning champion signatures that features UFC's champion showing off their UFC gold. Collect a roster of stellar rookies appearing in their first official licensed UFC trading cards. Look for new insert sets in bonus machines and Prizm flashback. And new in 2022, chase down the unique Prizm parallels in Ruby, Wave, Hyper, and Ice. Is it working yet or not working?
No. It came back for a second and then it froze again.
Okay. We're struggling now.
I can't even click anything out on my screen. Like nothing. It's not letting me change any screen. So we're stuck.
He's been hacked. Anyway, the designs look pretty good. There's color blast in here as well. If it gets working, we might bring it on a bit later. So I'll keep the tab open. All right, Sauce. This is the one I actually can't wait. I'm so excited for this, to talk about this, because Sauce could be on the verge of just exploding. Absolutely exploding. Sauce. Details got released this week about Panini Prizm WWE. I know you were excited for this product to come out. You were, because you loved Austin, and you especially loved The Rock back in the day, and you thought, you know what, yeah, could be a good product. Topps Chrome Wrestling hobby box sealed is 150 US. For Topps Chrome, and then Topps Finest, 300 US a box on card autos. And you're like, you know what? Panini, it's Prizm. Yeah, could be good for the collectors, getting a Prizm product for what they've loved collecting their whole life. Source, something different. They've always probably begged for this, they've probably been like, yeah, we love Topps products and we love on-card autos. We love cheap boxes. Let's get some Prizm, We've always dreamed of this. Get some variation, color variation, numbered cards, color blast. Source. I think there's color blast in this product as well. So they're getting super excited. So debut edition product. Each hobby box averages 2 autos and 22 Prizms sold on the Panini website starting on March 31st. So end of the month. The photo boxes add 2 exclusive Prizm parallels released in Dutch auction format. The price starts at 2,000 US per box and drops incrementally until it sells out or reaches 750 USD a box, showcasing many stars of world wrestling entertainment. Before, just relax. He's just Per Panini, collectors can find an abundance of colorful Prizm parallels that feature the best WWE superstars of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. This includes the Mojo Prizm Source to 25, the Gold Prizm to 10, and the Black Prizm 101. All Prizm combined to average at least 22 per hobby box. On top of that, the photo boxes include 2 exclusive Shimmer Prizms that are numbered to 10 copies or less. Among several insert choices are the WWE Gold and Prismatic entrances. The popular Color Blast is an ultra rare chase option. Obviously, then we have the autos, champion SIGs. You can get Roman Reigns and dual SIGs of Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley and the whatnot. Sauce. Before I cut to you, just also need to remind the audience and WWE collectors that the autos are all sticker, Sauce, all sticker. Go for your life, mate, because I can't wait to clip this. I cannot wait to clip this.
First and foremost, I feel sorry for the WWE collectors. I'm not a WWE collector. Like I've not bought one WWE card ever. Don't get me wrong. I may, get a Rock auto if he makes his way into a product at some point. And he's there, raising the arm on the side of the ring. But I can't believe the audacity by Panini America to release their product at what is a joke of a price. For what you are actually getting in the product, it is an absolute joke of a price. Previously, Topps boxes, they wouldn't really pay more than $400 or $500 for it. And they included on-card autos. Now you're telling people they've got to pay $1,000 for sticker autos? What are you talking about? What are you doing, Panini? You're literally ripping the hobby, the WWE hobby's heart out of its chest, putting it on the ground and stamping on it, saying, fuck you, collectors. Fuck you. I feel sorry for them, Doma. I feel sorry for them. I mean, we've seen it happen with NBA. I went into EB Games the other day, freaking, Chronicles Blasters, $75. These greedy pigs. $75 for a Chronicles Blaster. Are you serious? Like, these were blasters that 2 years ago were buying for $35, man. I know petrol's gone up to $2.20, but fuck, still costs the same to print cardboard. It's a joke. Absolute joke. I'll tell you what, I feel I'm so disappointed in Panini because, they got these license and they're pretty much gone, fuck, we're going to just milk every last cent out of all the licenses we have because we're going to lose our biggest licenses in 3 years. So fuck the collectors and fuck, stuff yous. We're just going to milk you. Like, the product is nowhere near that value, that worth, right? I don't know. I didn't even know where to go.
You're pretty much paying for a numbered card, but like non-auto numbered card, because the stickers are like whatever it is, Topps Finest, they're on card. And Joel sums it up. He goes, "Here it is. I'll bring it up. No more." He rips WWE. So, ladies and gents, this is someone that rips WWE. You could get a few boxes of fully loaded from this year. Hunt for Stone Cold Auto, which was on card. This is the guy that collects WWE saying, "No more ripping WWE for me."
Feel sorry for the collectors, man. Feel sorry for the people that want to rip a box and not feel like they've literally copped it from behind without Vaseline, mate. Like, it's literally what Panini has done, mate. They've gone no Vaseline for you, buddy. Cop it sideways.
Oh, no. Yeah, pretty much. They've been doing that for the last 4 years when the hobby went ballistic. Yes, David, you can ask us any question you like. I'm concerned, but you can ask us whatever you like. Whatever.
I don't know.
It
Dom,
is.
mate. Look,
It's just
a pretty-
disappointing, Sauce. Sauce. It's very disappointing. It's very disappointing. A lot of people said they saw product come up on websites
Yeah,
and packs are
let's have a
being
look
sold
here.
for $50. Yeah, one pack of these $50 and equates to be around, if you sold every pack, it'd be $600. All this stuff. You know what I
2021
mean?
Topps WWE Transcendent Auto Undertaker gold frame number to 15. This is on card auto. This is from 2021 Topps, right? This is a sale for $400. Now this is Undertaker, one of the greats, one of the goats of WWE. Number to 15 auto going for $400, right? You are telling me this is an on card auto number to 15 out of last year's Topps, right? You are telling me, right, when a card like this is only going for $400, right? And it's an on-card auto, number to 15 of one of the greats. What the fuck are we paying for in Prizm? What a number to 15 auto of Undertaker is going to be a sticker now, and what you think that's going to be more than $400? And you've just paid $1,000 for the box.
Yeah, but it will because it's Prizm. That's the thing that's so disappointing, Sauce. That's the thing that's so disappointing. It's the same thing that's happening with F1 at the moment. I sent you a purple Hamilton to $199, checkered flag, sold for $1,600 USD yesterday. Raw. Like,
and it's his
boxes, man. Like boxes. Like, I'll give you another example. Like, people are getting so, like, I've got a couple things saved in my watch list, and I've been saving them because shit's just being lost. Where is it?
It's lost all sense.
Oh, the box hasn't sold yet. Anyway, Topps Chrome 2020, $4,000 Australian. Like I said, it should be 3,800 Australian. You know what I mean? That's fine. But then you got freaking 2021 boxes going for 1,600 Australian. 1,600. If you are holding these boxes, I would be selling them immediately, and whatever investment, like return on investment you get on this year's product for Topps Chrome, I'll be going and putting it towards the 2020 cards. You can probably get a few nice slabbed ones for what you make off this box. That's my advice. There's a piece of me, Sauce, like as bad as this sounds, and you know how much I love the hobby, I need this product to literally, even though I said this is the product, like if you were going to collect anything this year, Topps Chrome is what you go for. Don't go for flagship because it's trash. But I need there to be a massive correction on this year's product. I need there to be.
It's pretty crazy how it's in 3 weeks. I mean, this is what we were seeing pretty much in every product of 2020. They would release within 2 to 4 weeks. It's double, right?
That's 1,600.
That's pretty much what's happened with the new Topps Chrome F1 release. It's pretty much doubled in the space of 3 weeks.
Sauce. There's still 2 days and 16 hours on that.
Yeah.
It's at 1,600 Australian. There's still 2 days left. There's been 43 bids, 43 Le Mans.
Have you checked the bidding? They ain't getting chilled, is it?
I should check the bidding.
Oh, God, geez. Don't come here without doing your research, Doma.
Yeah.
That includes check the bidding, mate.
No, mate, 819 feedback, 735 feedback, 303 feedback, 179 feedback. There's a guy here that shielded that had 7 feedback, shielded all the way from. Listen to this. There's a guy here, bidded $50, had 1,570 feedback. Yeah. Then this guy with 7 feedback, shield that all the way to $800. Someone bid on it. Then another guy bid on it. Then this guy, 819 feedback bid on, like
Yeah,
all
but
these legit guys. But
that's
listen,
pretty
listen,
reasonable.
Source.
If it's getting up to $800, that's not shilling. That's just getting it up to what the box of the
Yeah,
like
that's
the box
fine.
is worth. Yeah,
But then
800. That's what.
no, but what I'm trying to say is then people have decided when it got, like, if you look
It's
at the
when it starts
bidding
getting to
source,
this point where previous last boxes, and then it keeps going up and up and up, and then you see it's shit fucking feedback.
it's at $1,500, $1,600. Global's right. People will never learn. Happened with UFC. Yes, it's 100% because it's labeled Prizm for WWE. Completely agree. 100%. It would not surprise me if this WWE box gets pumped for the first 2 weeks like crazy. It's just insane. The shit that I'm seeing is crazy. Like Jupster, bro, he put out a story. He goes, what do you prefer? 2020 or 21 Topps Chrome? 80, I think it was 84% of people said they prefer last year's product over this year's product. And somehow this year's product is almost at half the value of last year's product. Brett says, haven't touched 2021 F1, still hitting up the 2020 Chrome and Sapphire singles. This is a person that actually has a brain, ladies and gentlemen, that collects F1. There's people that have been messaging me, Source, in the DMs, yeah, and they said, should I be buying 2021 Topps Chrome? I said, if you buy 2021 Topps Chrome, like singles, I would be buying them, like I said with the boxes, to flip that card as soon as the driver does well. And on your return on investment, go straight to 2020 Topps Chrome and Topps Chrome Sapphire and just buy it up like hotcakes. Because most of the cards are graded that you're buying. These cards are selling for what they're selling and they're raw. Like, it's just mind-boggling. Just idiocy. Like, these people actually think they know the sport. They've got no idea. Like, you do know they're just running it up because a lot of them are just holding the boxes and they want to just sell them for pretty premiums. And the people that think, oh, there's value in it, they're going to get shit. I watched Aaron from Slabstocks rip 10 boxes today, Source. He hit like a George Russell second year. He hit like nothing. In the 7 boxes I watched, he hit nothing. So you're telling me you're going to spend
Here's a few
$1,500?
solds, courtesy of Cardladder's sale histories feature. If you aren't on Cardladder, this is probably one of the best features, which I didn't really know it existed until I listened to the episode of the crossover, heard Josh and Chris talking about it. So essentially, this is 130 point. This is essentially 130 point. So what 130 point does, before they only had their ladder and it was only what they had verified to go in their sales history and would go into their ladder. That was all they had as price data. They've also got the ladder, which is verified sales, but they've also got the sales history, which is essentially the same method as of 130 point. The difference is with 130 point is it only goes back 3 months. The sales history on Cardladder goes back 20 years. So I was able to find a comp on a card that sold back in 2015 because it was such a rare card that it was the last time it was sold on eBay, right? It's not something you can find on 130 point. Now, 130 point still has its use. Don't get me wrong. I still use 130 point every day. Sometimes I search for stuff on Cardladder. It doesn't come up, especially if it's AFL stuff. 130 point serves its purpose, comes up straight away. So, there is still a few flaws in the system, but it's amazing. Here's some recent solds of the box, Doma. So about $1,000. This is a sale today. $1,000 sold, $1,055. So I don't know that box if it's being shilled. It sounds like it. If it's already up to $1,500.
I just did the thing. It's 1,400 Australian.
Yeah. So this is $1,000 US, $1,055.
What the actual hell? This is
We
global.
know what's happening. We know what's happening. People are trying to capitalize on the hype of F1, but I think people need to realize that this F1 product is also been given retail variations. Yeah.
I'm just gonna
last year was only hobby boxes. This year has retail shit. So there's more. Yeah, there's more printed.
I love this. I love this from Brett. Bought a Raw Russell Chrome variation refractor for $560 USD yesterday.
and you're telling me you're going to go buy that box for $1,000 and probably get absolutely jack shit. You're better off. You could have bought 2 of these George Russells. Mate, it's going to be better in the long run. We always say this,
I know.
That singles is the way to go in the hobby.
We always say it.
We all love opening boxes.
Yeah,
That's the thing,
we
though.
do.
We all love opening boxes. We do. But there comes a point where you need to assess what the fuck you're opening. Like, you need to assess.
You're literally going to have a financial loss. You're practically going in saying, I'm going to have a financial loss. And on the other
spectrum of that, in terms of WWE collectors, they were happy to have a financial loss when their box cost them $300 or $350, but not fucking $1,000. You know, that's a joke as well, mate. This is what I'm trying to say, mate. These companies, they've lost their marbles, mate. You know, Panini,
they're just literally
Joel did do it with UFC. They did the same thing with UFC. UFC was very cheap when Tops. Panini took over. It's fucking through the roof now. But in the same time, I've been showing how many weeks have I bought on here on this show saying, shit, these Panini Immaculate UFC on-card autos are really, really cheap, but yet the boxes cost a fuckload. But you could go buy the singles. You could go buy Alexander Volkanovski, numbered to 99 marks of greatness, immaculate on-card auto, his first on-card autos he's ever done, for under $100.
That's nice. That's a good purchase.
Mate, all I'm going to say is, ladies and gentlemen, go out there and get your Vault cards, because he is on the main event after... Not this week, Sunday, the following Sunday. So there'll be hype around him. I'll be looking to list one of my refractors I've got here. I'll chuck it up on eBay. I'll bump it up. So if he gets a win, maybe someone will make me an offer. We'll see how we go. But, I mean, there's a little play for you. What you got to do, you got to anticipate the fights coming up. Get those cards ready. Get them and list them when they're fighting, when they're about to get that victory. That's the play on UFC. But, yeah, Doma, good discussion. We hope people get a bit of value out of this and assess, the situation, what they're collecting, and just if it doesn't fit you, don't get me wrong, if fucking you got, spare $1,500 to blow on a box of Topps 2021 Chrome, by all means, go for it if that floats your boat. But as Brett has said in the comments, when you can go pick up the George Russell Chrome refractor from last year for $550, which is half the cost of the box, and he's pretty much his premier rookie card, other than obviously the numbered and the autos out of that set. That variation is the short print refractor. I mean, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Completely agree, Sauce. Just to answer your question. Sorry, not Joel. Sorry here. David just says, who happens to be on top of your Supercoach league after round 1? It is you, but you did play against someone that scored 1,800, mate. I scored the second highest score in the league. So, thanks, man. I did score 100, almost 100 points more than you,
David, mate.
Exactly.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
I'm about winning it overall at the end. That's all that matters, which I will. So, thank you. Brett does say Volk is a beast, one of Australia's most underrated athletes.
You're going to have to get a pin and pop his head through the screen. It's that
Sauce, listen. All right, last 3 years with all this COVID bullshit and all this stuff, yeah? All right, I know we're getting sidetracked here, but I've been done the dirty by Supercoach. Done the dirty, all right? I'm coming out with a vengeance. I've had enough of this shit. All right, the year before COVID struck, I finished 900th in the country. Sauce. So, I wasn't happy last year. I finished like 26,000. That's not good enough for me.
Top 1,000? Top 1,000? Yeah. That's pretty good. It's fucking good.
I know. And there's a couple other people in this league that finished. Well, I know one of them finished in the top 200. So, I've had enough. There's no rage trades global. Cool heads always prevail. The fact that you get 35 trades in this fucking competition
That's actually
now,
a joke. That's a joke. Right? When I used to play, it used to be 20 men.
It's 20. And now you've got this thing, Sauce, called you get 5 boosts a season. So the boost, when you use it, means you can make 3 trades in a week. What the hell is happening, mate?
They're making it too easy.
Yeah, I know. They're making it too easy.
They need to add an extra one on the bench for COVID protocol.
There you go. There's a person that actually speaking a bit of sense. There you go. All right, Sauce, let's fucking move on before do get fired up on Supercoach. SGC V-Friend cards. Are you able to bring this up or no?
Yeah.
Are
Okay.
you back?
I'm back.
Because
I'm back in action.
we do want to go through the
The comments are
the
brilliant.
comments here. All right, so I'll just send it to you in the chat. All right, so it's also bringing up, but SGC's first look at Zero Cool Cards initial release, the V-Friend set. Whether you're a huge fan of this set or it isn't for you, the hobby is undoubtedly evolving, a very good thing for all of us.
So there
Gary
it is.
V,
We'll go through it.
Gary V commented on this clearly because there was a bit of stuff that there's a bit of flack that he copped. He said, "So sad, so many don't like it. Hope I get a chance to talk it through with some of you at National. Hope you're all well." Said
We'll go through,
Gary.
have a look at some of the cards. Some of the
Go
greatest
through.
art I've ever
What do we
seen.
got? We had Khan Kudu.
Here we go. Let's go back.
Who's that?
Khan
Kudu.
1/1 autographs. We got the V-Friends Content Condor. Okay.
Yeah.
The Moon Meerkat Diamond 1/1. The Witty Weasel 1/8. All graded. Graded 10, 9.5, 10, and a 9. Not bad. Not bad. Obviously, Gary.
You know what the funny thing is?
People didn't like it.
Global said, "Aren't they at like 15K or something stupid?" Funnily enough, Saucy actually said, "You should have tried to cop."
I did. I fucking put a bid. My bid was $1,200 US, man. How much do you think? Fuck, man. I didn't think they'll go for that much. I fucking bid at $1,200, man. They fucking went for 2.1, man. It was fucking $900. Well, I mean, I'm the dickhead for not bidding like 3,000 because I mean, I would have sold the box a week later and made fucking $7,000. I would have sold it at 10,000. But mate, it just goes to show that there's a lot of people that are buying this box just for the flip of it.
I know that.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. The comments are very, very funny, right? The comments are funny. There's some people giving shit.
I'll be honest with you. I actually like this Zero Cool Cards concept, personally. That's me. I'm not going to shit on this product, because I do think there's a lot of stuff in the works. There's a cartoon potentially for kids, and the way Gary wants to frame the cartoon is so then it can actually teach kids like the value of money and principles and shit that you don't actually get taught in school, the important stuff. So, the backing behind it, I actually love everything to do with V-Friends. I genuinely do. Genuinely do. And he's very smart, He's going to have VCon coming, all that stuff. If you bought his V-Friends NFT, kids are going to see that stuff. So when there's drops later on, there's going to be all these business principles and all this stuff when they're watching the cartoons. And because they're young, they're going to be like, when they get older and they start knowing Gary V, they're going to say, fuck, I want to get tickets to VCon because it's going to be some of the biggest people in the business industry around the world in one place where I can pick their brain and enhance my skill set. So the writing's on the wall. If you actually can't see what he's trying to do, sorry, I can't help you. You're a lemon. But it's actually very smart, and it is actually helping kids and trying to give people principles to things that you don't even learn in school. Real life shit that actually is applicable. So I rate this stuff.
Not Pythagoras theorem.
Exactly. I rate this stuff. So Sauce, anyway, you can go with some of the comments because some of the comments will be funny, but I look at it as a comedic thing, but I genuinely rate this product.
Yeah, so there's a few funny comments here. Remember when SGC Grading used to post 52 manuals? What a far fall from grace. Pretty funny comment. Someone here, just wait 25 years. This will be the next Pokemon. Shilly V. Shilly V.
He's here. Jay says, I'm defriending you, Dora. You're the Lamont of the decade.
Bro could have taken an art class or something before doing these drawings. Oh my God. It gets there's some good comments here.
I'm assuming that this is one of the people that Jay doesn't like, and that's Gary V. I should have asked him when I met him in person. I'm actually glad that we got to meet. It was nice meeting you. But now I'm defriended, so keep going, Sauce. What are you waiting for? I want to hear some of these beautiful looking.
Yeah, I'm trying to find.
Otia Sports says beautiful.
You can read some out.
That's a kiss ass. Heroes for Sale says nice. These are sick. That's a kiss ass. I am Andrew Goldberg. All of you guys who don't like the cards or think it's a pump or whatever, why just not buy the cards and vote with your dollars? Why so triggered? Expectations are high. If all you got is stick figures, you should be ashamed, says someone to Goldie. Goldie says, anytime anyone does something new, the hobby freaks out. You're a bunch of crybabies. What about the fact that these sold for 2.2K and now over 10K? They could have priced them higher, but left meat on the bone for the buyers. You're always crying and complaining about some shit you don't understand, but getting in line to rip floors for 40K a box and lose money at the game. Fools stay foolish. I love that by Andrew. On the money. Oh, there's a reply from Saucy here. Goldie. But Andrew, the auctions for singles have been shilled to the hills. He didn't reply to
They
it,
have.
or did he?
They have. And that's what I want to bring up next is if anyone who has been following South Park Cards, go check him out. South Park _cards 2. He's got a few stories up there at the moment, and I'll go through them. We'll see. Here we go. There they are. Here he goes. So these are people trying to obviously clap back at him. So since the singles have hit the market, he's been following them over the last 4 days or 5 days since they've hit the market. The singles, not the sealed boxes, because the sealed boxes, as far as we can understand, are getting paid for. The singles, once the boxes get opened, right? So the actual individual cards, which is what people are supposed to be collecting, what's supposed to give the box its inherent value, are being shilled. Every single one that has hit the market has been shilled, right? There is 3 or 4 same eBay accounts keep shilling every single card. Now, is there a motive behind this? Has this person gone out and made multiple accounts? Because you can only have one bid per account. There's nothing stopping you from making, 150 zero cool accounts and making 150 bids and then getting 150 boxes of it. And then now you've got 150 boxes at 2.1K. You do the math, how much you're in for it for. You're up for 30K. And now you want to, shill the singles. Who knows? I don't know, right? I don't know what the motive is. I don't really care. I did say if you can afford to get a box, just go get a box. And I put a bid. Unfortunately, my bid wasn't enough. But what can you do? I would have already flogged the box off for 10K. If you've got one, flog it off for 10K. Get your money. Buy some actual real card. Buy a Kobe auto, yeah. Buy a fucking. You can buy a fucking LeBron James auto with the 10K, yeah. Like that's probably better than fucking some V friends cards. I'm not gonna lie. Look, by all means, I
get the whole premise.
Friends.
Like I said,
no
yeah, exactly.
To nothing, to none of it. And I made a mistake when I had the opportunity to buy a V friend for $1,200, and I didn't pull the trigger at the time. I regret it. And this one here, I don't regret because I actually put a bid. It's just I didn't win it, right?
You didn't win.
But at the same time, if you go through and have a look at his story, he shows you, right? This item ended at 12.10. Look at the bidding on this. Like how can you tell me this is legit? That's all 0 bids and a 3 feedback. Like that is fucking shilled. And it's happening on every card, man. It's happening at every card. Relisted 3 minutes after ending. Literally relisted 3 minutes. Like it's getting shilled, man. And that's just one example. He's had them over the last so many days. People are getting triggered, sending him messages and everything. I mean, it's I don't know what to think of it, man. All I know is that if you bought a box, flip the box, make the money. The singles aren't really selling for that much. I mean, they show that they're selling for that much, but none of the sales are believable. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I can try put it into let's put it into Cardladder's sales history and see what happens. There we go. Yeah, so look, I'll bring this up. So we can even have a look at these ourselves. Here, the Shrewd Sheep, right? Apparently sold, right? Apparently. Let's have a look here, ladies and gentlemen. The Shrewd Sheep, 3 of 8. Let's go have a look at the eBay auction or best offer. Listing ended. Apparently, this was sold on best offer.
Jay said you got out-shilled on the box auction source.
Yeah, I got out-shilled, yeah. Oh, man, I just wanted to flip it for 10K, and then I was going to buy a Kobe auto. That was my plan. Not gonna tell, like, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know this. So an auction. Oh, that was a fixed price. Let's have a look at this auction. 14, the 4 of 8 capable Caterpillar. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the bids, ladies and gentlemen. 29 bids.
Here we go. I hope they're all legit.
I mean, it seems pretty shady to me. 3 feedback, couple of 0 feedbacks down here. Bodgy ass feedbacks. And if you go compare these, bring up multiple of them. So I'll go bring up another one. You remember this 1-8 guy? He pops up a few times. Let's get rid of that one. Let's have a look at another auction. The snake. The steadfast snake. We'll have a look. 33 bids. Here we go. There we go. 1 feedback, 3 feedback, 1 feedback, 0 feedback, bidding it up to $710. I mean, it looks ominous. It looks like this is red hot. You know, I don't know. Are these being paid for? We need to go through. It would be really nice if potentially, these eventually find their way onto Cardladder, and then we could see which lemons are paying for them. And then it would be even better to see where these cards are selling in 6 months from now. Do we get a big middle finger graph, which we're also familiar with on Cardladder? Who knows? But I just want people to be wary. Yeah, like although the boxes are and they have been sales and paid for $10K, $15K, stupid money, the actual singles are being shilled a lot.
Some of these comments are great. Jay says Global says more like Shifty Snake. Jay says, who came up with the names of that shrewd sheep? Get the fuck out of here. Brett says, there's you two once saying, hold me, shill me, kiss me, kill me. Shifty Snake is the GOAT. Get your best ones in. Likeable Lemon. That should be in the product. Capable Caterpillar. Yeah, get your best ones in. I'm going to bring them up. Saucy.
Here's one here. The Moral Monkey. There we go.
There you go, Moral Monkey.
Last one, ladies and gentlemen. We'll check for you. And this is just to prove a point. Seems pretty ominous. Number 3 feedback bidder. You got, pumping up the price. I don't know. These bidders at 613, 372 seem legit. They realize probably after $400, this car's not worth it. Well, when I'm buying this, I'm thinking, wow, I'm getting to $400. What the hell can I buy with $400? You can buy a Shaq Auto with $400. Yeah, on cart. Just about. Look, I don't know. That doesn't seem that interesting to me. And just, a little note. I'm not sure if anyone's actually read what it says on the back of the card. This is an interesting little note on there. I hope this has got a picture of the back. Back of the card. Hover to zoom. Yep, that's what I sort of want to do. Here we go. The trading card has no correlation or benefits related to the NFT of this V-Friend. So, yes, it's V-Friend, but it's got nothing to do with the NFT. Gives you no benefit with the NFT. So
I love it.
What inherent value do these actually have other than just being short printed?
That's it.
They don't. They don't.
Brett said that you two also sang Lemon. Yeah, we know that one. Card Porn, that was the last straw with Card Porn when we put them with that song next to their name and we copped a DM and they weren't too happy. As Aussies, we can laugh at this stuff. The Yanks are so gullible. So you're saying Shaq is better than Moral Monkey. This shit gets better by the minute. Agreed, that Jay. They take their cult of celebrity seriously. This is funny. All right, let's move on. We're almost done. Mint Collective is this week. Leighton and Blaze, Jay Blaze, our boy. Flawless break. 25 cases getting done. Probably is a continued tax write-off for Champagne Puppy, trying to get that triple logo man LeBron. Anyway, hopefully they do hit it at the show. It'd be pretty cool. But yeah, Mint Collective this week. Cherry's over there flying the banner for us here in Australia. Hopefully next year someone can pay out our tickets over there. And as much as to dismay of people, I know one man, Jay, would definitely love to have Sauce and I as a special guest speaker up at the Mint Collective, asking us questions. It'd be actually quite fun. Jay says 100% Brett, 300 million population and 229 million idiots. Wow. We just lost all our viewership off reading that comment out loud. All right, Sauce, let's move on.
Where is he? Get him in here. We need him, mate. We need the wow. We need the man. Get it uploaded on this side of the thing, mate. We need to bring it up, mate. We needed the salt bait right then.
I haven't got it on here.
Yeah, you've got it on the other. You've got it on one of the other setups here on StreamYard. You need to get it in this one, mate.
I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna change it to crunch time, and then so I can go. Oh wow,
wow.
we became crunch time. We became crunch time very quickly. As you know, it's been a bit loose on that show recently. That's for sure. Saucy Smokey. Let's wrap this up.
Let's wrap it up
on a big one.
Without further ado, ladies and gents, this is the play here. This is the play. The play is 1920 Contenders Basketball Hobby Box, and you go, why? No, is it for Zion? No. Is it for Ja Morant? No. It's for Kobe Bryant, because in this product there is still Kobe Bryant on-card autos to be found that are not redemptions. They can be hit. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the last products still remaining with Kobe Bryant live autos. Obviously, other than older stuff, but in relevant times.
One got hit.
Yeah, one got hit. I know, seen it. You also got. That's why this will remind me and goes, this is not a bad play. So, hobby boxes are going for at the moment $1,200 on Steel City. You're not really going to find them for cheaper than that. I'd probably hold out and see maybe there's a time where they have a sale, 20% off sale. Maybe get it a bit cheaper. Try to get it around the $1,000 mark. It's something you grab it, you sit on it, because not only is obviously Ja Morant looks like he's going to be an absolute gun, so you've got that benefit out of the box. You've also got the benefit of Zion Williamson coming back, because he's going to be coming back for the New York Knicks, teaming up with RJ Barrett and the Knicks out there in New York. And they're going to take out the East and start becoming a powerhouse out in the East. So you got that benefit as well. And then the added benefit is obviously having Kobe Bryant autos that are actually live in this product. Live. You know what I mean? The fact that this box is only $1,200, it's still got live Kobe Bryant autos in there. Crazy.
Put it this way. You're going to go buy a $1,500 2021 Topps Chrome F1 box. You're going to go buy a $1,000 WWE Prizm box, or you're going to go buy a 2019-20 Panini Contenders Basketball Hobby box. All right, that's your options. That's your options, mate. People just spent freaking $2,100 on a V Friends box. There you go. I think I just made up your mind.
Yeah, so that's the play, and the play is not to get it and rip it, because you're fucking probably going to lose. But if you get it and you're not going to get Kobe, right? But if you get it and you sit on this thing for 5, 10 years, and you put that away, and you pull it out in 10 years and say, hey, these still have live Kobe Bryant autos in it. Fuck, I'm telling you, mate, this box is going to be worth a lot more than $1,200, mate. I can guarantee you. And it wouldn't even matter if fucking Ja Morant's a flop, and it wouldn't even matter if Zion Williamson's a flop. So there's your backup plan.
That won't be. Anyway, Saucy, that's a ripper. That's a great way to end the show. End it on a high. Thanks, everyone, for joining in. Please do like, subscribe on YouTube. Share it to people. Tell them to subscribe to us on YouTube. We are trying to get to 1,000 subs on this channel.
That's our goal by the end of the year, ladies and gents. So please, any way you can help us get to 1,000 subs.
We're struggling at the moment to get there, but
yeah, we are. We've been stuck in the 240, 250 zone around there. Can't crack the 250. So any way we can, it would be much appreciated, ladies and gents. Obviously, we do this all out of the kindness of our heart. We don't make a cent. So, if you could really get us to 1,000, I'm really trying to pull at those heartstrings, Doma. But
I'm gonna bring the comment up to end the show. For 1,200, I'm grabbing 3 bags in an hour at the top of the town. Can't lose. Don't worry, Brett. We'll be here, same time, same place next week. A few updates actually quickly before we do end the show. I think it'll be a short one next week.
Thanks, James.
Thanks,
Appreciate
James.
it.
You're a gun.
Get Granny to sub up.
You're a gun. Yeah, we're going to probably have a short one next week. Saucy's getting back from interstate. So probably just be brief sport and then just straight hobby chat. Also, off the grid, there is a vacant spot available for this week's Grand Prix with me on the show. Saucy won't be on that one. 4 a.m. Feel free, anyone, to jump on with me. It will be going ahead. Then the following week, there's another update off the grid the following week. So the following race here in Melbourne, I won't be on off the grid in my own hometown Grand Prix, which is fucking ridiculous. But besides the point, that's a chat for another time. And out there, ladies and gents, if you get to this point, if you can help Sauce and I get F1 tickets, please help us out. Please. We missed out.
Tickets to the qualifying. We, like Lemons,
Saturday.
We hesitated, but we didn't think it would sell out, and all of a sudden it sold out. I'll put the fillers out there to people that I know, hopefully try to get a ticket for the Saturday. But it would be really, really bad considering we don't even go to our home Grand Prix. I mean, I wouldn't be too shattered, but it'd be nice to go. The qualifying is definitely the day to go. The Sunday, I've been a few times on the Sunday. It's pretty shit to watch the race live. Not going to lie. It really is. You end up watching half of it on your phone, or try find a screen at the track because you can't see all the action. You only just see one corner. So it's great to see the cars on qualifying because you get to still see them, and then you watch the race at home because that's definitely the best place to view the race. But nonetheless, it's a full house, sold out Saturday, Sunday, Doma. So the people here in Australia are keen as butterbean.
It's good. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, global. Bang, jump in, mate. Just message me and I'll send it to you on Monday morning. Done. There's one in. More the merrier. Don't really care who jumps in. You know that. Just reach out and we're more than happy to have you on. Thank you, everyone. Keep living, loving, and breathing sport. It's double coverage. I'm Dom with the great man Sauce, and peace.
Peace. Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to leave a review on the Apple Podcasting app. Also, follow us on socials, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Talking all sports, double coverage.